Dean said something to the effect of, you're looking like the player he knows you as. Do you feel like the player you know you are this far into the season?
Yeah, I'm getting fitter. I'm not having to do regular 8-hour trips to go visit my daughter. So I'm training with the team more. We're understanding each other more. So yeah, I am. Like, I'm getting to grips with how the team plays. They understand how I play. So now I know what I need to do on the pitch to be more, I don't know, pivotal in the games.
I know the answer can be both, but what was more difficult, learning your teammates, learning your opposition?
Learning my teammates. The opposition, that's fine. I can deal with that. It's learning my teammates, them understanding if I want the ball here, if I want the ball in the space. So that just takes us training together consecutively. So yeah, now I feel like we're getting to that place where they understand how I work.
I know during the international break you went over and, forgive me whether it was philanthropic work or something, but you were doing something over there with like a new field or something like that. Can you give us a sense of what kinds of things that you were trying to do? Because I know that philanthropy is a big part of your brand and what you want to do.
Basically, it's what I've taken over is going to be called Profound Leisure. Basically, it's got like 3G pitches, and we're gonna build over time. This is in the works. One 11-a-side grass pitch and one 9-a-side grass pitch, and there's gonna be a gym and a kind of like sports bar. So, yeah, for the community there really. So right now it's just the 3G pitches that like a lot of grassroots teams just use, because during the day I didn't manage to get there during the day because I was with my son.
Sure.
We went out somewhere, but during the day there was loads of like kids training and stuff. So yeah, it's just that, and once it's done, it's just going to be open to the community really.
How gratifying is that to give back in that fashion?
It's massive to me because that's just been something that I've just done from when I've started playing football properly. My whole thing is just like God's blessed me with the position that I'm in, so I'm just trying to give back to kids that's probably in my position that never really had the opportunity or like the facilities to do what they love.
You mentioned your family. What, from the acclimation process for them, what's that been like, and how much are they liking it here with you?
I think personally, I feel like when you wake up and you see it's hot outside, you're instantly happy. So them seeing that, I feel like my son, anytime he can go outside in the back garden, and my missus can just. Where did we go last time? We went to Freedom Park, and my son wanted to go to the park, so I took him there. We had just doing things like that. They're enjoying it, so as long as they're happy, I'm happy.
Have you had any communication with, whether it's teammates, because I know Westy sometimes, he fancies himself a recruiter. Do you talk to people about your experience here, and if so, what do you tell them?
What can I say? I've spoken to players before because obviously they've asked me. I'm just like, it's beautiful. It's a proper family-orientated place. It's actually refreshing how respectful and welcoming people are. So like it's a breath of fresh air. Like being like when I was here alone before, and I was living in an apartment, I was weirded out at times by how nice people were. Like you go into the lift, usually it's just an awkward silence till you get to your floor. But here it's just like, oh yeah, how's your day? Oh, when they get out, have a good day. I'm just like, does he want something there? But this is just how everyone is here. So when I speak to like friends and other football players about how it is here, it's just like it's pleasantly surprising. Like it's really nice. Like the weather's lovely. I don't know what more you can ask for.
Steve?
Was there any instance from when you were growing up that where someone reached out, they did something nice, that there was a facility or something that helped you along your career that was maybe part of your inspiration to give back like this?
No, there wasn't. We didn't have stuff like that really. There was like actually there was one little. It was in the park really. It was I think it was called Kicks or something like that, where all the kids from the neighborhood. But then but by that time I was already in Crystal Palace Academy. So when I was younger, there wasn't really anything. Like if you didn't have nothing. So that's just me in general. I don't really look at what other people are doing. It's just something that I wanted to do, like I saw, and it's just something that I wanted to do really.
Yeah, and I've seen great feedback from the community about it, and others, from outside, hoping that you might expand it, at some point. But now, pivoting over to the pitch and stuff, in the last game here, you had two brilliant through balls to set up the goals and things like that, and that's like an area where Pep had been like really doing that at the beginning of the season. Is it working for you now that, because of what Will was asking about, the players, knowing the players and them knowing you and trusting that pass will get through so they continue to run?
Yeah, I think, my mind's gone blank now. Giving me the ball and then give me options helps me a lot more, because I feel like when I came at first, it was just like give the ball to Wilf and just expect magic. It's like, that's not how it works. There's 11 of us on the pitch for a reason. So give me the ball, and then if you make a run or help me out, then that's the only way things are going to work. And it's like now, obviously, like I said, everyone's understanding how I play and I'm understanding how they play. So Pep can give me the ball and he'll make a run, and he trusts that I can find him. And as you can see in the games, I can from time to time find the balls when players are making runs. So yeah, it's all about just understanding each other really, and it's just working out slowly.
Yeah, because Liel had that connection with Pep in a game earlier this season, and you just had it with him in the last home match here, where just he had to make the run, with full conviction.
Yeah. Because
of where he had to be where the ball was going to be.
Yeah.
And with that, and you trusted that he was going to recognize that.
Yeah, I feel like it's just trust, and as much as a player comes and you know what they've done and you've seen them, but you two've got to build that trust between each other. And over time, with us training together and playing together, I feel like there's that trust between the players. Like they trust me that if I make this run, he's going to try at least. Because that for me is the main thing. Like, for me, I'll tell some of the players, even if you mess up this pass, it gives me faith that you've at least seen me and you're trying it. So next time I will make that run, and maybe you might get the ball to me. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
So I feel like those things make a difference. Like even if it doesn't work, just try it. So we have that trust that I know you're gonna at least try and get the ball there. I feel like that makes such a difference, especially for attacking players anyway.
And as you described it once early in the season, has that come with discussion, but with yelling?
Yeah. Well, there's been a bit of yelling because there's been obviously the difficult period that we've gone through, but there's been yelling, and then there's just conversations that we have between ourselves,
But even with volume, is it always meant in a positive way?
Yeah. Once we step on a pitch, we're all wearing the same shirt. We all want Charlotte to succeed. So there's no malice in the conversations that we have. It's just for us all to be working in the same direction. So yeah.
Holding each other accountable is how it works.
Yeah, if we want to, like at the beginning of the season, we spoke about trying to win things, and so you gotta hold each other accountable. There's no one that has anything against no one else. It's just if we want to win, we all have to accept. We have to put the quality here. And if you're not doing it, I'm gonna tell you. And it's not because I dislike you, but it's because I believe, we all believe in each other that we can get here.
And that goes both ways. You're
Yeah,
comfortable
that goes
when-
both ways. I don't mind being told, because I will only open my mouth and tell you stuff. I have to show you the example first.
Mhm.
You get what I mean? I have to show you the example. I'm not going to try and tell you to do something that I cannot do. You know, so I don't mind being told.
Thanks.
Carol?
I'm not that familiar with London. Can you tell us, like, is this your childhood neighborhood where you put this?
No,
Okay.
this ain't my childhood
Okay.
neighborhood.
Is
This
it near
is
Crystal Palace? Is that?
no. This is just this is in Gravesend. It's like an hour. It's like an hour from Croydon.
Okay.
But it's just an opportunity to, if I can help, and it's a community place, and there's the pitches. It's helping basically the community through football, really.
Right.
So-
it's just a place that you, like, it doesn't hold any special meaning. It's a good place.
Yeah.
To do something.
Yeah, basically.
And I was asking Dean about you adjusting to the heat. He said Turkey's hot. You know.
Turkey's hot. I've played in Africa numerous times, so yeah, the heat's nothing. It's okay.
Okay, well, that's good, because it's gonna be hot. Toklamati has a chance this week to do some things. Are you getting to know him a little bit? What do you think of his game?
He's a very good technically, like he's very technical as well. So, and he's fast, makes a lot of runs. So yeah, I enjoy playing with him as well. Obviously in training, he understands the type of player I am, and like because now I feel like I'm trying to get more central, if you love seeing in games, because I feel like I can affect the game more if I'm more central, because if I stand out wide, I feel like I can easily be marked. So I'm trying to be more central so the players, like the attacking players, can connect. And that's something that he's good at, like playing one touch. So him being technically so good, I think it adds a lot having him in the team as well.
Almost seems like you don't mind coming in behind a little bit more either. Just let
Yeah.
the guys play through.
Yeah, because I feel like me being stagnant in one place, there's games where I felt frustrated, where I feel like I'm not making any difference in this game. So instead of being frustrated in one place, I'm just like, let me just hover around and try and get on the ball and make things happen.
Are you getting used to driving on the right side of the road yet?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, do you know what? I was actually scared about doing it. Then when you actually just get out there and try it, it's easier than England. So yeah, man, I'm enjoying it. It's not bad. Yeah, I didn't even expect that question.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Anna.
I definitely wanted to talk to you about that drifting centrally, because I have noticed that it's really
Yeah.
opened up opportunities for you. So what are you seeing centrally, rather it's like a specific opponent, how you guys play in the attack that has allowed you a little bit more success there?
It's not the opponent. It's just me, like going wherever I'm gonna thrive, instead of staying in one place where we played against numerous. For example, I'll give you Miami away. I was on the left and being kicked by 4 or 5 people every time I had the ball. So I was like, you know what? They know what I'm gonna do every single time. They expect and give it to Zaha, and then he's gonna try and dribble past all of us. Instead of that, I move inside, and then you can't double up now because I'm just stood behind you. And then it gives the midfielder and the centre back a problem, because they don't know who's going to go, and then I can turn and link up with other players. So I feel like that gives every team a problem,
Yeah.
because being in those specific places where I'm in between players, that split second when I can get on the ball and turn gives me enough time to do what I need to do, because that little period where they both don't know who's going to go to me, that's enough time for me to be able to turn and and do what I have to do,
Right, makes you more unpredictable.
basically.
I've loved your partnership with Jaquil on that left-hand side, and
Yeah.
we talked with him the other week about you. He just like really enjoys your game and playing with you. And we've seen so much come from that left side because of that partnership.
Yeah.
I'm curious from your perspective, how has him being on the left helped you as well?
Because my conversation with him, and it's easy. My whole thing is I'm just like, lend me the ball, because I'm just trying to make your game easier. Every time you get the ball, you don't have to think loads. Like, you can give it to me, and he likes to get forward. So just give it to me and make a run, I'll try and find you. Give it to me, make a run, I'll try and find you. So that's how easy it is. And it's like, in terms of going, like, defending, just speak to me early. Because I like, wherever you need me, either blocking a pass on the inside or outside, if he just speaks to me early. So just our communication just works easy, and he likes just to, I think it's like he's seen me play a lot before, so he understands my game, so he just doesn't mind getting the ball, giving it to me and going.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure, I've really enjoyed it. Last few, I know you guys had a ton of games in May, and Dean has spoken about that, but
Yeah.
a positive spin on it. I mean, it's helped you have real game experience with these new teammates.
Yeah.
Like, how has that helped you with your continuity, maybe get up to speed quicker?
Oh yeah, like I feel like as much as we didn't win the games, it gives me more experience and understanding of how the league and the teams are. These are games that we lost by small margins, you know, and that's the difference in football. But I feel like going through all of those, because football's ups and downs, and at least we know that we were making chances, and it's the slight things that made us not win. So I feel like in the second half of the season, we know what we're getting into, and it's just, for me, it's just slight concentration and just taking our chances. So for like us lot playing up front, every opportunity is key, you know, because sometimes some of the games are like basketball at times, and it's like you've got to make sure you punish the teams when you have a chance. So yeah, it just helped me understand the league, and in terms of getting fitter. Yeah, in terms of getting fit, I feel like I needed it.
Yeah. MLS in general, just like I haven't spoken with you since you first came here. How has this league maybe challenged you differently? How have you just like enjoyed this first half from a challenge perspective?
It's been challenging because teams are very athletic.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of running. So I've just had to get up to speed really. But I've enjoyed everything. The main thing I've enjoyed is just the traveling around, like seeing the different states, going to New York, like the hotel where I was at, the view from the window was unbelievable. So yeah, I'm enjoying my time so far, man.
Is that your first time to New York?
No, it's not. But just that hotel that we stayed at, the view from there was just lovely, man.
This was
So
against Red Bulls?
In beautiful
Yes.
Seacom.
Yeah, it was against
Same
Red
city?
Bulls.
No.
No.
We were looking into the city though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were across the water basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned just like the athleticism of the league in general, and Dean had said like you're getting up to speed. You even said athletically or fitness wise. Like what in particular do you feel like has maybe helped you get up to speed at this point? Like are you doing anything specifically?
No, it's just because like coming from the Premier League, I'm just used to back-to-back games.
Yeah.
And we've had back-to-back games, and that's the only thing that was going to get me up to speed. So once, like with all the games that we've got going, you don't have time to cry over what happened before, because there's a game the next couple of days. So I feel like that's helped me massively, and I feel like once I'm at the place where I'm a lot fitter, then I can start enjoying my football and having fun, and actually running and then making the decisive passes, you know. So this is why I'm looking forward to the second half of the season, you know, because it's going to be a fitter Wilf, so hopefully a more decisive
Okay.
one.
Are you at 100% now, or you're still getting up?
I don't know what exactly 100% is. I'm just getting better. Well, hopefully you'll see. You'll tell me when I'm 100%.
Pat, your relationship with Pat, of course, I mean, you guys are both creatively talented players. What is that push-pull like in terms of, you know, sharing ideas, knowing where each other's going to be? You talked about gaining comfort with teammates. What's it been like specifically with him?
I think I'm more seen as a dribbler and stuff, like a dribbler, and I can score goals. But I feel like over time, people can see that I can. It's not just dribbling. I can play a through ball as well. So it was more him trusting that I can do that as well, you know, because he's usually the one that's dropping and getting the ball and playing them through. So it's like now he realizes that he can just pop me the ball and go, and vice versa. So yeah, it's just that trust between us two that, yeah, I can, you don't have to do it all now, I can help you out with it as well.
I know that you're very self-motivated, and to get to this level most people are, but when you've got someone like you, someone like Pep, Shaquille, there's a lot of guys on loan, does that contribute any additional edge and something to prove, to know that, hey, you know, not only am I wanting to do this for the Crest, but also that this is an opportunity for me to further my career in this fashion?
That's me in general. Like for myself, I always want to be better, and I always want to just show like that. Because if I'm gonna talk and want to be seen in a certain way, I've got to prove it all the time. So for me, that's one of the things that I thrive on, like wanting to be the best all the time and showing it all the time. So that's just me in general.
At this point, would you like to make the move permanent?
That I don't know. That's up to the club. I can't really say that really.
You would be.
Yeah, I would be good with it. I'm comfortable. I enjoy the whole setup, the squad, the coaching staff, everyone. So yeah, I'm good.
Place?
Huh?
Good family place?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone respects me, I respect everyone. The team's nice, everyone's. So yeah, that's up to Charlotte. You need to speak to Zoran about that, not me, Roy.
Maybe he can tell us what the shirt means.
Yeah, maybe. I doubt Zoran would know this.
He's probably scouted them already.
These guys. Yeah, maybe.
Did you tell Anna that you told Shaquille that you lend me the ball? Is that the word you used?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, lend me it because I'll give it back. Just make the run, I'll give it back.
nice.
Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time.